Rod Jones sent me a video to post in my Facebook group. He says he just says one word on it. Thoughts. Thoughts. A penny for your thoughts, your thoughts. So I'm like, okay. I watched this video and I was so angry. I wanted to just like, if I could just reach my hand through, you know, my internet connection, go to my ISP, just, you know, rubber hand that joint, just reach through and just end on the other side and grab these students that are harassing this teacher. I would have done it.
Y'all ignorant as hell.
No, fuck that. I told your ass to shut up.
No, wait. Gee, no.
Because when I say something, I mean it. Now ask me what my name is again.
Miss Cox, how do you feel about this situation?
Like a cock.
How do you feel? How are you feeling about this situation?
I need you to throw your whatever you're throwing. I need you to throw them away. Whatever beanies you're throwing, I need you to throw your beanies away. Okay, young lady, I'm going to have to ask you to have a seat. I'm going to have to ask you to have a seat.
You on camera?
You're on Candid. No, Chloe!
I'm finna smack her ass with a whole bag of M&M's. Adrena just saved your ass.
Here's your garbage. Throw this away. I need to be measured.
Cut the camera.
They funny as hell.
Cut the camera.
No, okay.
Why you backing up?
Young people, I need
Shut tell her ass how it is.
Give me the damn M&Ms.
I need you to Again, for those in the class, I need you to have a seat. For those of you who are working on your assignment,
Can you help me with my assignment?
Sit down. Sit down in your chair.
Again, young man, I need you to
Sit down in your chair.
Have a seat. All of you to have a seat.
Sit your ass down in your chair.
Have a seat. Can you get security?
Hold on. Back up.
Get someone to security.
Sit down in your chair.
Your security's not out there. Can
No,
you go
just
where
sit
your
down.
security- Wherever your
Ain't no
security
security
is.
guard. What's
Because
your
you're
security?
not.
What's your security for?
Again, young people.
Well, she sat down in that seat, though, right?
Have a seat.
Sit down in that seat, though, right? Sit down in that seat, though, right? Well, she sat down in that seat, though.
Y'all ass got a VIP pass to hell.
Y'all, Miss Cox, I got your back, G, on folk now. We not about to take this shit. Get up. No, wait. Get up and come get some.
Oh,
Oh!
Get up, come on. G, I got your back. He throwing M&M's at you and shit. We not about to take this. On folk now. What you want to do? On folk now.
her old Taurus stole off of you here, snake, Deanna.
Pat your ass up.
Why can't Adrena be right
G,
there?
you ain't never tried to do me like that on video game. No.
What's up there, little nigga?
My hair.
What's up there, little nigga? Oh, you wanna get bad?
You just gonna let them fight?
I'm not about to fight you, Blair. I'm not about to fight you, Blair. Get up and come whoop his ass, G. For real, cause he broke. He broke. Get no. There's no more.
You ain't to say play with it.
I'm not playing with him for real.
What's up there?
On GN.
Stop playing with me. Damn, no more. You just bent that one.
Have a seat.
That's enough. Damn, look at the girl now.
Damn!
Adrena the worst friend.
Get that fucking camera.
Zoom in, Zoom the fuck in.
Damn, her hands.
What type of husband is you? Get that damn camera off her.
Right.
Oh, baby. Oh, Facebook, baby. Facebook, baby.
Get up.
Get the fuck out my face.
Get your big ass up.
Damn, y'all.
Look at Miss Cox over there. Quiet. No, don't you dare. Where her bag at? Let's get her bag.
Right there. Get it. Get it. Grab it. Get your ass.
What's up?
You get
Here.
security.
Look, you just sat here and left them fight with me like that. Now I'm mad now. I'm your family. You supposed to be teaching. You just let them beat my ass like that. Oh, fuck them, you bogus.
Oh.
Right up for the second.
Give me this shit. Give me all this shit. Be quiet. Oh. All right, y'all, we gotta go.
I hope everyone can see what I saw. Because this discussion is no good without you having that context of what we just witnessed together, which was students acting completely out of control, students being totally disrespectful to their teacher, physically threatening her, and making it impossible for anybody to learn anything in that environment. Now, when I first saw this video, I started thinking about what happened in Spring Valley. I'm sure many of you did too, right, Meerkat? Spring Valley comes to mind because it's the most recent thing about students and how they act in class, and then the reaction to that, resource teacher, resource officer, I should say. All right, and some people are giving me pushback when I said that the student, in that case, appeared to me to be, the force was excessive in my opinion, and I stand by that. What we just witnessed, that's a breakdown of the entire school system, a breakdown of the family connection, a breakdown of the balance of the learning environment totally. There is no defense. You will find me not on the fence. You will no defense, and me not on the fence, and me not sitting back saying these children just need a little bit more talking to. Now those students need to be grabbed up and thrown out of that classroom. I hope everybody saw that, man. Let me get somebody on the line with me. Meerkat guys, I hope you saw it. Hey, you're live with Tim Black.
You know, I'm a little young, but that's not really important right now because I see this every day. I'm on YouTube and I'm just saying, the suggestion bar shows me a bunch of these videos, a bunch of videos that are just teachers abused and kids, like, they're just being retards. Like, they need to be not suspended. They need to just be out of that school as fast as they can, as fast as the school can take them out. Because, you know, they're not gonna stop acting like that. Like the moms say, hey, you know, they just need like therapists and stuff. But no, that's not gonna change any of it. You see it every day, and just it's not right. If they're in school and they do that, they should just do that at their house.
Right.
Go down the street and do that to their friends, see what happens.
I totally agree with you.
It'll be pretty different.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
In 5th grade. And you can see that type of behavior, you know that's wrong, right? You totally don't agree with it.
That's not acceptable.
Unacceptable behavior in school. I tell you. Well, look. Go ahead. So you said you don't think that therapy will do it, huh? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said what needs to happen? They need to be just taken out of that school?
Yeah, they need to go to the schools that happens every day. They're going to get, like, in those schools, if they go to those schools that happens every day, they're going to get bullied and they're going to, like, get messed up. Because if they think that's right, then there's something wrong with them.
All right. Well, look, you just keep doing the right thing. I hope that doesn't go on in your school. I hope you don't have to be in a classroom. It doesn't?
Nope.
That's good. I'm glad you don't have to deal with that. Thank you for calling in, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Bye. All right, we just had a call from one of our young viewers, right? 5th grade. And you can hear that caller. He was saying how he doesn't think you can therapy that. That's a behavioral problem. That's something beyond therapy. That's something beyond. That's just children. That's just students choosing to do the wrong thing. Every fiber in me tells me they knew what they were doing. They were choosing to do that based on getting a laugh, being on film, and having no respect for their teacher. I mean, I find it hard to watch. I find it, there's no excuse for it. Joy, what do you think? My bad. Joy, I'm sorry. Hey, Joy, there you go. What do you think, Joy?
Sir, is this is the Spring Valley School where the officer slammed the 16-year-old?
I have no idea what school this is.
Oh, okay, because I was getting ready to say, if I was any of their parents, that is outrageous. And then the young man raising the chair to the teacher, saying I'm going to slap her and all of these things. What the hell? If I was a parent in any of that situation, I would ask their father, especially that young man, please take him out back and whoop his ass before a cop take his whole life from him. Just cage in his whole chest, because he is stupid. He is stupid. He not only threatened to hit the teacher, he slapped one of the young girls in the mouth. That is absolutely outrageous. This here is outrageous. And that poor teacher in that situation with her fragile petite self.
Right.
I would have walked, slammed out that classroom, out the door, got in my car, and went home. That's crazy.
She said got in the car. You know what? I was just thinking, because I know I've heard politicians say how they think teachers should be allowed to carry firearms in school. Are we sure we want teachers to carry firearms in school? Because I think that teacher was threatened with physical harm. And if she would have took out a gun and shot him when he held that desk over her head, she would have been within her rights.
I believe so. First of all, you don't threaten people, and then you're going to lift a chair over your head. You got young girls trying to pull your fool self off of, falling all in the floor. That was chaos. That's a damn mess going on in there. Now, I don't know where that school is, but they need a damn overhaul.
Immediately.
If anybody need to be injected into that situation, okay.
Right.
All right, because that's outrageous. Thank you for taking my call, sir.
Hey, thank you, Joy, for the comment. Give it up for Joy, man. Wow, man. You know what? I'm going to go to the next call. I got a lot of things on my mind about it, but we'll save it. I'm not going to forget it. I'm going to take notes while my callers get there. Because I'm sure everyone's reacting to that right now. Let's go through that. Let's go through the reaction. Hey, you're live with Tim Black. Who's this?
Hey, Tim, it's Bass.
I thought it was you, Bass. Were you able to see the clip?
Yeah, I did. I actually viewed the clip you posted earlier, and then I just came in when it came on your live show.
Perfect, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, man. That's like a whole breakdown of the family, the school system, everything. And I kind of agree, man. In that situation, if the teacher's been harmed, like a lot of people have asked, and I've been one of them, I've said harmed teachers, somebody might have got shot. It might have been her.
You know what? That's true.
Because the way that young man was acting, he'd allowed, if she had pulled that gun, he'd allowed him to just take it away from her.
He was in her desk, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was all over the place. That kid needs that boy. He doesn't need therapy. He needs a trip to the woodshed.
Right. A trip to the woodshed. That's it, man. I don't know, man. You know what? I don't even know if he needs that, man. He might need. Hey, man, I hate to say it, man. He may need jail. I mean, the way he was behaving, Bass, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off. I want you to get your thoughts out, but. Damn it, man, that pissed me off, man. I can't find anything to humor. No humor in that at all.
No, I can't either. When I was sitting there watching it, I started wringing my hands. Because, I've always stood up against abusive people. I didn't like bullies in school. I used to stand up to them. I've several times in my life, I've gone by and had people picking on other people, and I've intervened. I've gotten a couple of pretty roughed up fights over it.
Right.
I've never stood for any kind of abuse in front of me, any kind. I can't stand it. I was abused as a kid.
Right.
And anytime I see somebody acting like that, I gotta step in. I can't let it go. And I know one day it's probably either gonna get me shot or arrested.
Right. Well, I hope neither one happens, man. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But you just for a whole group of people like that, just to let it go. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, to let it go and to act like it's not really no big deal. It wasn't like the kids were shocked; they were laughing. Like this is what he does. He entertains the class by harassing his teacher, and she didn't seem like a substitute either because they knew her name, Miss Cook. I know her name at this point.
Yeah, and she was totally beat down by this kid, telling her to sit her ass down in a chair.
Yeah.
Well, I would have enjoyed smacking him in the back of the head at that moment.
Exactly.
All right, Tim, I'll let you go, man.
All right, Bass. Thanks for the call, man.
Yep.
Give it up for Bass, y'all. That's a tough one, guys. That's a tough one. I know my guy, I think it's When I Rap. I'm surprised he ain't called in here yet to go, see, I told you. When I Rap, where you at, man? Hey, you're live with Tim Black. Who's this? Hey.
Hi, Tim. This is Mister. How you doing?
Hey, Mister. How you doing, man? I'm good, man, until I saw this video. Did you see the video of the school mayhem?
I saw this video 7 times, Tim. And my question to you is this, seriously.
Okay.
This video is so ridiculously stupid on these kids' part. Do you think this was staged for YouTube?
I can't see that the teacher allowing it. It did cross my mind, mister, but I'm like, man, I can't believe the teacher would partake in it. Like, they staged to do it, maybe, but not the teacher part. You know what I'm saying? Because her reactions seem genuine.
Yeah. But, it's just so far out there, especially for Negro children. I'm just thinking this was all set up to be on YouTube and go viral. Because this is really so far out there, it ain't even funny.
Man, that would, actually, I would hope, that would make me feel a lot better. I wish it was. I wish there was a way to confirm that. I hope that idea is the actual correct idea. That'd be cool. I would love that. I would love to hear that. I wouldn't care that I got food. I'd be glad to know.
Can you see a black woman sitting there and letting that happen in her classroom if she's been a teacher for any length of time?
I could see an afraid black woman doing it. Yeah, I could. Sorry, I could.
I don't know. It was just so out there until I said, this can't be real. But anyway, I don't want to hold you, but thank you for taking the call. I just wanted to put that out there. It just looks so far out there, it blew my mind. It's got to be a joke.
I wish it was, man. I hope, you know what? I hope it is, Mr. JB. I hope it is.
All right.
All right, family.
Power to you, Mr. Tim.
Hey, man. Thank you for calling, man. I appreciate it, man. Give it up for JB, y'all. Mr. Militant. Mr. Militant Negro. It comes at a very bad time, doesn't it? This situation comes at a very bad time because meanwhile, I'm sitting up here battling people on this one student in Spring Valley who got jacked up. And people saying she deserved it because she didn't move quick enough. People not knowing her backstory at all, not knowing that she was on medication, not knowing she's she's going through, she lost both her parents. She's on medications, bipolar, schizophrenic. She has all of these issues. It makes her despondent, slow to react. Her therapist says she's very hard to get her to communicate. She's very shut down, closed off after losing all her parents. And me after seeing comment after comment after comment after comment of Americans primarily, saying how she got what she deserved. She should have moved. Don't do any research at all. Don't find out anything about the student. Just assume, since she is a, I don't know, I don't want to conclude why they make these assumptions, that she just chose to act an ass. But this right here is the video of someone acting an ass. Not the video of the girl who was just sitting down, who didn't want to go, didn't want to be moved, didn't want to have to go to the principal's office for taking out her phone and putting it away. Now this what you just saw, that is the shit right there. See, that's when we need Mr. Resource to come in and get physical with people who won't listen, who won't get out the class. Or with people, look, I'm looking at Mrs. Cook, the teacher in this video. I'm looking at that as my, if that was my mom or my aunt or my sister or my wife or my girlfriend or my significant other or my cousin, whatever, any relation. That's how we have to see our victims. Not as the other, but as your brother or your sister. And then that'll make you change your attitude. That's what I see her as. I'd like to know on what planet this is funny. You understand what I'm saying? Like, to some people, that video's funny. The people who shot it. Did you hear the kids howling in laughter? Howling like they were at a Cat Williams concert. Like Louis C.K. was on a famous riff. Can you believe it? I don't know, man. Let me go to Rob. Maybe Rob can shine some light on this. Something I'm missing. I don't know. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Man, don't beat yourself up over the first video. These were two completely different scenarios. Right. The only commonality is both of them happened at school, and these kids in the last video showed the reasons why we have to have resource officers there. that shouldn't have to go on at a school.
Right, right. I hear you, man.
Different scenarios.
Go ahead, Rob.
I've seen the video maybe 30 minutes before you come on air, and I've seen videos like that. And I'm thinking, in this day and age, we can't get anything under control. This is what it looks like when we was talking about like The Walking Dead. Society's breaking down. There's no rule of law in that classroom. There's no respect for authority. There's no respect for the teacher. The teacher looked scared. She looked fearful, scared, and in shock. And that thug, I'm going to call him a thug, picking his chair up, intimidating her, telling her to sit down in the chair like a dog, and the children cheering it on. And these weren't 5-year-olds. They knew better. These were teenagers. They knew better.
They knew better.
And I don't think it was an act. No school would allow anything like that remotely to happen as far as an act to get onto YouTube. She'd lose her job and they would all be expelled. That happened. That was real, and that happened today. And some little girl's cell phone video, she put it up on Facebook to laugh about it, I'm sure, and it went viral.
I agree. That's the way unfortunately, that's what I believe, man. I wish that I thought it was an act. I wish that it was a game, but I don't think they were gaming, man. Unfortunately, I'm with you, Rob. I think they did this shit in a classroom. They humiliated, harassed, threatened this teacher for fun. For fun, and no one stopped.
That's usually the look of a teacher that has worked the system for so long. When they get the shakes and the nerves, the beaten down, the wore out. She looked lost. She looked scared, and them playing like peekaboo with the papers there, putting them in her hand, taking them back, putting them in her hand, taking them back.
Right.
That just, oh my goodness, it just makes you want to be in that classroom to settle it for her.
Yeah.
And let her go out of the classroom and gain her composure and get, some strength about her and say, you take control of this room. You are the adult. You are the teacher. You take control of this room any way you see fit. That's how little mobs start. Little riots, little mobs. You get one going and the rest of the kids all join in or something.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Horrific.
It was horrific. You know, me and Raph was talking one night, and he said, you know, the school systems won't allow cameras in the classroom. And I said, they allow cameras on the buses. I know that for a fact in our state. There are cameras, video evidence and cameras in buses.
Right.
And he brought up a point that, you know, even these officers, stuff when they're on camera, they tend to want to act better. Like, I don't want to get caught doing something I shouldn't do while I'm on camera. And I said, the camera shouldn't be the deterrent of how you act. You act the same whether you're on a camera or not.
Right.
But at least if there's, you know, the cameras in classrooms and, you know, where they can be monitored and they can be recorded as video evidence. Like I said, for that first episode that we've seen on your show and around the world, we only got to see the 15 seconds of what happened. We didn't get to see the before. We didn't get to see the total after, but we got to see the 15 seconds of what happened, and therefore we got to judge on those 15 seconds.
Right.
And I still agree that the force was not appropriate for the action.
Right.
You know, unless you can show me 30 seconds prior to that video that she was a threat.
Like
that
this.
She was out of control.
Right, right.
You know, show me that clip, and I'll agree with the rest of America that says, oh, she deserved it. You know,
right.
She didn't deserve it. But, now I'm going to let you go back to your show there with everybody, but two different scenarios, still two problems in the classroom. That's all I see.
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it, bro.
See you, Tim.
See you. Let's give it up for Rob, guys. Check this out, guys. Let me say this, man. Let me say this while we if you would take the first video of the girl in Spring Valley High School and splice it and somehow add this footage and make this be the reaction to it, I've been all for it. Hell, right? I'd have been all for it. And I think 99.9%, well, now you never get those type of numbers, but I'll say 89%. 89% of people of reasonable intelligence, because you're going to have your people that's everything is something and you're not, something, right? They're going to say Illuminati, come with some shit. They're going to say it was a crisis actors. They're going to say you didn't see what you saw, okay? But if you spliced it, I'd be good with that. I'd say, okay, that was the adequate amount of force for this guy who raises this young man who raises a desk above his head at a sitting woman. Yeah, officer, what's his name? Officer Ben Fields. Yes, come on in, Officer Ben Fields. Give him one instruction. He doesn't comply. Handle business. Mop the floor with him. But this is the other point I want to make. Some of the people out there who were defending Officer Ben Fields, this is what you need to be looking at. Do you see it now? Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? All right? Come on, man. Come on now. I want you to come on into the light. Walk into the light. And now you can see what we see is were excessive force, the difference between excessive force, normal force, no force. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going here? Like this thing right here, what we just witnessed? Yeah. That's a cause for someone to get their back up, right? I'm still upset about it, guys. And I haven't watched it 7 times like my man JB watched it. I didn't watch it 7 times. I don't know why. Yeah, watched that thing 7 times. Had me live it walking around here. I'm hard enough to live with me watching that 7 times. I go upstairs and talk to my son just on GP and be like, hey, when you go to class tomorrow, did you ever see anybody act like this? Have you ever acted like this? Because they won't do it in front of their parents like me, who does lay the law down, Hell. And I remember being a kid in class and being lippy. That was me. I talk now, I talk back then, but I never was disrespectful to this extent. This is crazy. What we just saw, folks, is crazy. Meerkat people, have y'all seen the video? Have you seen the video of these kids harassing this teacher for fun? It's a spectacle, Meerkat. And I gotta say it, man, I'm sitting there, I'm going, you know what, oh my God, now I'm gonna have to listen to countless people making video after video after video, painting with a broad brush of all these black kids in school. Oh my God, I can see it now, broad brushing it. Oh, forget the brush, they're gonna have the can, the spray joint. Not the spray can, but the one you spray the side of the house with. You're going to be spray painting everybody. Broad strokes. Treating everybody the same. Saying this is how these kids act. This is how kids act in school. This is why you can't teach them. And calling them names like wild animals and all types of stuff I don't even want to go into. But I bet you right now videos are being uploaded on YouTube as I speak, as I talk to you. Where they're doing that right now. And the people supporting it, don't get it twisted, are going to be dark as me. Because they love to do that, man. I'm trying to tell you, folks. I'm trying to tell you. All right, let me take another call, man. Let me get off my soapbox. Get me off my soapbox. I need your help. You're live with Tim Black. Who's this?
Hey, it's one I rap.
Oh, God.